Moms that have 2 kids under 2, how are we doing it? These children will test your patience. Mom, just drink Zobo like I'm doing now. Hello everyone, welcome back to Double Joy Mama. So this week has been a stressful week in the aspect of motherhood. So I just thought I could share. I just thought I could just rant a bit and, just share my experience. So, moms that have 2 kids under 2, how are we doing it? Like, we should actually have like a community, and then we should be like giving each other this, virtual hugs. Like, we really need it sometimes. I would like to talk about, what are the pros and what are the cons of having 2 kids under 2. Yeah, okay, if I look back now, I would say that having 2 kids under 2, first, I really love their sibling bonding. Their sibling bonding is very strong and tight. I can see the love through the way they play and all of that. I mean, there are times that Bamike will be crying and you're like, don't cry. And then she doesn't stop, or she's just in this cranky mood. And then when she sees her brother just comes out from nowhere and starts playing, or, doing these funny faces and say, my sister is cute. She just starts laughing and, and it just puts her in a very better mood. And I think I really love and I appreciate those moments for them. And I pray that it's, we can foster that relationship that they have with one another, because it's quite strong. I also love the fact that they are growing at the same pace. Like yesterday now, Bamike and Rore, they were playing with a ball together in the sitting room. She is already crawling around, so it was just very easy for her to like crawl around, catch a ball that he's playing with and all of that. So they are still at that age category where they can play with the same toys. Then another thing I love is, I love how it has brought out the part of me that I thought I did not have, which is multitasking. I know how to multitask, but I didn't know I was this good in multitasking. Like, I could do 4 things at a time. I'll be taking care of Bamike, maybe giving her food. At the same time, I'm shouting, I'm calling Rory out to come and wear his shoe, or his dad is helping him brush his hair. I'm using one hand to like pick out his sock. 2-3 different things at the same time. Their sleep time is very close. Rory sleeps by 7 p.m. She sleeps like 8. So it's very close knit, and they can just sleep almost at the same. Sometimes she even sleeps by that 7, which makes it all better for me, because the earlier they sleep, the better for me. Oh, the cons. Number 1, sleep deprivation. I've not been sleeping so well because, it's not even Rory. Rory has gotten a grasp on his sleep. He sleeps from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. in the morning. But for Bamike, I know it could be due to the fact that I'm still breastfeeding her at night, but I've not been sleeping well at night. She prefers taking baby-led foods, that's carrots, things that she can chew on her own, not something you blend and give her in form of puree. She doesn't like puree at all. And puree is the thing that fills them up to have like a full night. Take for instance, you giving her chops of carrots to eat in the night for a long night's sleep. How? It's not going to fill her up. Hence, me waking up at night, still breastfeeding her and all. So, I've been trying to get a hang of that one. It's not really been easy. I've been sleeping well. Also, tantrums. Tantrums. Hey! You see this terrible 2 they talk about? It is not a lie. It is not a lie. Terrible 2. It is what it is. No matter how cool your child is or seem to be, when they are like 1 or when they are like 8 months or 10 months, by the time they are 2, my sister, Hey, hey, you think you're patient? I always saw myself as the patient one. Like I always saw myself as someone that does not flip out on things. Man, I'm not patient. I'm not patient. I'm not patient. One of my English name is Patience. I mean, I don't know if that's the reason why she gave me that name, but no, I just realized that I'm not a patient person. Like, I love my children to life. I love my children to life. I love them so much. But you see when that tantrum comes, sometimes you want to do this gentle parenting thing like, oh, I can take it. I can take it. We have read these things. They will say, come down to their level, let them be on the same height as you, or give them these hugs, let them know that you understand them, this one. You see, sometimes I'm not in that frame of mind to understand you. That's the thing. I want to understand myself. I want to take care of myself. I want to watch a movie. I want to sleep. I'm just tired. But you are screaming. You are shouting. Like, you are asking for something from me that I've asked several years. Do you want this thing or do you want this thing? But, due to their age and they've not yet, been able to regulate their emotions yet, which I understand, but I'm a human being too. I flip out. I flip, oh my gosh, I flip out a lot. And then I feel bad after, okay, there was this time that, we're still going to talk about something they call, postpartum rage, or I would say postpartum anger. Mine is not rage because I'm not in the depression, I'm not heading to depression or anything, but you see that postpartum anger, that thing is real as real can get. Like, there was this time that Rory I think he was asking me for something. I gave him the thing. He still kept coming back, and me, I was already because Mamike was crying on my hands, I was trying to sort her out, okay, what is it? Let me try to even, because you cannot even talk at all. So let's even try to know what is happening here. But I was still trying to sort that out. And then Rory comes back and he says, Mommy, Mom. And I'm like, what is it? I didn't even know when I was like, what is it? And then he shook and moved back he froze, literally then just and I felt bad immediately. I was like, I didn't even know what to do at first. I just took a breather. I just took 2 breaths. I just left everybody crying first. Took 5 breaths. And then I went back to Rory and, I went down. So I'm someone that I don't see it as anything to apologize to my child. I don't see it as, because I'm older than you or because I gave birth to you or something. If I know I did something wrong, I would not apologize. I know I flipped out wrongly at that time. And I just went down to his level and I just gave him this hug that I'm sorry I flipped out and all, and then he hugged me back and it was alright. But what I'm trying to say is that you think you're patient? These children will test your patience 101%. You are not patient. Oh, hi. See, this patience thing, let's just put it somewhere for another day. But Miguel has woken up, so I dropped out with that. Okay, so what has been my coping mechanism? How have I been coping in all of this? Because it's a lot. So I'll say number 1, I'm more organized now. I think being organized has really helped me in motherhood. For example, if Bamike or Rory wants to have their bath now, I have a basket where I put all their things at once. So I don't have to start running around trying to get comb here, get cream here. I just put everything in one basket. So I can I know that this is the basket, I have all of those things. Yeah, and also food. In the aspect of food, I'm someone normally that if I want to eat afternoon food, it's until it gets afternoon before I organize what I want to eat. That's how I am. But being a mom, you have to think ahead. You have to think that, okay, so what are these? Because once that hunger hits them like this, they don't see anything again. It's literally red they are seeing. You have to settle that hunger on time. So it's better you prepare ahead prepare their food down, put it out of the freezer if it needs to be, just organize yourself, be ready for them at 10 times. So when that crankiness wants to start like this, you are hitting it back on them like, oh no, you're not going to be cranky on me today, just being more organized. And also I would say the support of my husband. My husband has been my rock. Like, he has been there, the support, I would say, responsibilities. We're sharing responsibilities. For example, my husband, for Rore Simi, my husband bathes Rore in the morning, gets him ready for school, feeds him, and takes him to school. So I focus more on Bamike in the mornings. Then also in the night, he has his bath. Sometimes he has his bath and then, puts him to sleep for the next day. Also, he supports me with words like empathy, words of empathy, like, oh, I see what you're doing. You're an amazing mom. You're an amazing wife. I don't know how you're doing all these things together, And I mean, those kind of words also, motivates me. It motivates me that I know I'm doing a good job. And also, sometimes he gets me multivitamins, to help my immune system. Also, money. He gives me money. He just dashes me. Like, take, you deserve it, my baby. And I take it with my whole heart. Having a supportive partner, I mean, it can never be overemphasized. Also, asking for help from family members, or getting a nanny, or getting a maid. For me, my younger sister has been so amazing. Funmilayo, if you are watching this, God bless your soul. Like, I love you so much. Thank you for all you do for me. Like, sometimes, Fumi will see that I'm at my wit's end and she'll just be like, Sister Ken, just leave them with me. Go and sit down, go and rest for like 30 minutes and come back first. Like, just go and rest, leave them here and come back. And those short breathers that I get sometimes that she helps me with, that I can rest, it really helps me, because sometimes I just need that moment to myself. And if you can get help, please do, be on a parent or motherhood group where, you can share your experiences. What's the shege your toddler showed you yesterday? No one is perfect. No one has it all together. Forget what we do on the gram. We show a lot of good, oh, so sweet, oh, so cute. Oh, my ovaries. Are you ready, my dear? Is your ovaries ready to carry what is coming? Because it's not going to be my ovaries when they actually come here. When you're facing like the real life now is just you and your baby. No one else. Are you ready for that life? You just have to be ready mentally. So I don't blame anyone that says that after they have one child, they are not ready for another one in the next 5 years. Even some people even say that it's just one child they have. My sister, if it's one child your brain capacity can carry, please, by all means, have your one child. I mean, if you cannot handle the stress of having 2 children, please do not have 2 children. That's just the truth. That is just the truth, because it is a lot. Forget this fine pictures we put on the gram. BTS. Hey. Behind the scenes is not easy. That's what I'm trying to say. So, as you are ready for the gram life, you should also be ready for the hard work you put at the background. And also, I celebrate my small wins. The day that Rore, for the whole day, he acts very well. He doesn't throw any tantrum. I mean, I give myself like this pat and say, oh, Kenny, you did a good job today. I celebrate my small wins a lot too. The day that I take care of Bamke and Rore and I feel like a superwoman, that night, when they sleep, I just carry like one wine that is sitting in my own nice fruit wine that is sitting in my fridge, or just drink Zobo like I'm doing now. Just drink Zobo and say, Kenny, you did a good job today. Please, mamas, celebrate your small wins. It's not easy. And no one has it all together. No one has a perfect toddler. Even growing into, them growing into, teenage years and all of that, their emotional stability is not so stable yet. So they will throw tantrums, they will do things out of the ordinary sometimes, and you just have to be ready for it. Do I regret having 2 under 2? No. I don't regret having 2 children under 2 actually. It's been an amazing journey for me personally. I would say thank God for all the help I get from my family members, my husband, having a maid too. It has really like reduced the stress on me too. But if I want to go back in time and say, would I have 2 children under 2? I would say yes again. I will do it again because honestly, I just want to be done with this phase of newborn, toddler years. I just can't wait to be done with it. Let's just move to the part where they can be a bit more independent and I can have time to do things for myself. Do people even talk about how lonely this motherhood journey can be? We just have to keep moving. We have to be strong for our kids. We have to do what we can do because there's no one else that can do it like us. That's the truth. Praying to God too also helps. Sometimes I just talk to God and I cry to him and I'm like, God, help me in this place, help me in that place. I feel like I didn't do a very good job today, Maybe I feel I lost my patience a lot today with my toddler, with Rory. I ask for help from the Holy Spirit because it's not easy. It's really not easy. But we're grateful to God for giving us such amazing gifts. We pray that it will continue to be a smooth journey for us, really. So Mama, I see you. I'm with you. God sees you. God sees all the effort you put into your family. God will reward your labor of love. It's not easy. Thank you for listening to my rants today. I think I did more of rants today. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you next week. Bye.